Okay. Please, I'm making a video. Shut up now.
You're talking to me.
Okay. So the this is a video about the reading PDF to Excel. I have no idea why my marketing sucks so bad that nobody would use this. Now, uh, I have redone this uh, program so we can read all sorts of different kinds of formats, either the most common format where they're in one line, or another common format where they come in this horrible different single columns, and even ones where they have multiple different columns. And then sometimes you get these PDFs where they put a comma and then there's for some reason there's a space little in a comma, and we can fix that. So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to go through one by one and show you how you can use this for each of these things. Now, I'm sure nobody will still use this, but what the hell? I think it's spent a bunch of time on it this week, so I'm gonna show it to you and try to go through it one by one. So now let's say first show you where you can find it. Okay, you go to my website. Okay, and I've put it in two places. I've got to put the new version here, but it's right on the first page. And this video, along with a few other videos, is right here. And I'm going to put this video right up front. And there's the file. And I've tried. No, I haven't. I should put some examples of different files that you can adjust. Now, if you would get the Google Drive, you go to chapter number 1, you go to folder number 12, and then you can click on this to read the PDF to Excel. So this is the 18th of October today, so it's there. And then I also have in this file a few different examples. So I'm going to work one by one. So let's pretend and let's go through the start. Let's go to by far the most common case. Regular kind of boring case. And I wish all these files were like this. So you just go and find some number. Here's some numbers. Now in this case, we have some titles to the left, a typical kind of annual report format, some years. I copied some extra crap down at the bottom. We'll press Control N to get the file, and then we get something like this. A lot of people have seen it. Some dashes, some messes, and this stuff at the bottom. Now, all you do is after you have, why don't I close this file first and then I'll reopen it. So all you have to do is open it one time. Okay. I hope I didn't screw up just now. So let's say we go to chapter number 1, folder number 12, and we go to read PDF to Excel. And then you have to implement this. Okay, and then you press Shift Control A, and then this comes up, and if it's one of these common forms, you just press this one, and uh, I think it worked. Okay, the only problem was a little bit of a problem with 2013 because, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. We had you can, I suppose, change these. Now, what I did, I suppose this is okay to tell you, Alt EL, Shift Control A, and reformat. So I keep the original format in the first one. Okay, and this shift spacebar control minus, and we have the basic kind of format. Now, if you want to clean things up, perhaps, let's say I want to I don't know. I want to format them all as commas or something like that. That's what you would do. So that's the first type of format. Okay, let's press Shift F11 and let's get a different kind of format. So I've put some examples in this file. Okay, make sure I press it. Did I? Okay, so let's say we have this one. Where's the? Just a minute. Okay, well, I can't even. Okay, and we have a price forecast. Okay, now I have. You can see I've just been messing around with this now. Actually, yeah, let's do this now since I started it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the bottom part of it. Okay, I'll explain in a minute what you'll see why in a minute I do this bottom part. Okay, so in this case, when you copy this is a World Bank forecast of all of this stuff. I don't know how they make the forecasts. You probably shouldn't believe any of them, but there is something good about the forecasts in that somebody else did them and nobody can blame you for getting it wrong. And then now these I used to get shivers and I go, oh crap, I got this crap damn thing, and especially from the World Bank forecast, which is something I want to do. So I call this reformat data from when it appears as multiple rows in a single column. Okay, that's this kind of example. Now, when I did this, sometimes you want to adjust the titles, which we'll see just in a minute. So you press reformat. It takes a little longer because what it's doing this time, the other time it's just making a text to columns basically, and then recombining the text and figuring out how much to start going backwards in if you figure out what column number. So that's what this does. That looked okay. This used to be really painful for me to do. Now let's keep going. Okay. Whoops. Okay. I have way too many of these PDFs open now. Where is this one? Range resources, cost, price forecast. Now let's do a slightly different one of these. If you go to the let's get just the commodity price forecast. Go ahead and get all the crap. Now I've got to tell you two things. Okay. If you oh crap. Some PDFs are a real mess and I can't get those yet. I've been trying to read them in Google Drive. I've been trying to do other things. So this is not completely finished. I don't know how maybe I'll never get those. Now this is a little bit different. You notice that each time we have three, after we put the numbers in, we have different little titles on the top. So I programmed this one a little bit different. Shift Control A again, I guess. And when you click on this one, if you put adjust titles, it'll try to compress those little titles into one title. And I'll show you how it does that. Okay. So you click on this one, and there you go. And it puts it in it puts these titles together on a separate on an individual row. Now you probably don't want all these beginning things. So here's what you do. You go to fixed titles and you can put a little thing. Oh, I still have a little thing there, but okay. And I think I don't even want that one. I'm pressing control down, so I'm gonna press control minus. You know, I'm gonna press control minus on this one too. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3. Now, watch this not work. You can see that I was just working on this. So, oh yeah, that worked okay. No, it didn't, because it made C small. I have to fix that. But before I put it on the website, I'll do that. Shit, it didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to, but it's pretty close. Okay, so that's the next one. Now, if you let's just get a couple more. Okay. Here's another one. Where is the range resources price forecast? Travel reservation. You don't care about that. Now I'll. Okay, I can't. It's not. It's not here. Another one. I just want to show you this. There's an S&P. Where's the? What? Okay. I don't understand what I was just looking at there. Okay. And I'm looking at this case study in the Plymouth wind farm. Unfortunately, that one you have to go to it's a locked file, so I show you how to unlock that one. Okay. I thought I had FPL's Standard and Poor's. That's what I was looking at. Now, we'll, this is a pre-sale report that I just copied and pasted into Excel. I like this report a lot. It's an ancient report, but it goes through how to interpret P90s and P50s and all that stuff in wind farms. So if you copy that and let's paste that, then we get one of these things. Now the only problem with this one, there'll probably be a bunch of problems. Shift Control A, and let's use the second one again. I'm making it seem like we have a lot more. This time I'm not going to adjust the tables. Now if you titles, if you can try that. Sometimes most of the times you probably don't want to, but then we have this funny looking title, and then you can just go to fixed titles, and it says combine multiple rows, and it just fixes the titles for you. Now that probably I'm going to have to continue working on just a little bit. I don't know if it, the way this works is you find a problem and then you start fixing it, and you see the next problem is worse. Now, if you don't have this little add-ins on you, you go to macros, and you have to press this one that says implement the read PDF. Okay. Now, so where are we now? So we've done a few of these. Now the next one, let me go to another problem that occurs. Do you see this one that says Colorado Springs annual report? When I opened this, I was very depressed because I thought, oh, we have everything working. And this happens a few times, and it's a real pain. So you go to you paste it, and it pastes it in kind of our standard format that we like, but notice that it put a space in here, and it put a space right here. It put a space, well, I'm going to pretend, yeah, it put a space here, And let's actually read another one. Let's see if it, maybe I just put one bad one. So let's go down. Well, let's go to the revenues and see what it did with those. So okay, we copy those and put a new sheet here. Okay. Ah, it did the same thing. Look at that space there. And there's another one. Ah, there's another one. I think. Is that one? There's another one. Okay. And it's a mess. Now, if you press Shift Control A with the mess and just go to the first one, you get all this crap. Okay. And it, you know, going and trying to do this yourself would be a real pain. So, is this the one I was just looking at? I hope this is the one that had one right at the beginning. Now, if you press Shift Control A, this was one of the most painful things to do. I went item by item and tried to see if there's a comma and see how to fix the comma. And what you do is two steps. You first press this one, and then you just, it says, here's a two-step process. You run the program to fix this, and it says go through 38 different lines, and then what it does is it fixed those. Do you see that? It fixed this one. It fixed this one. Shit. No. No, just a minute. Because I know it worked. I'm gonna start the whole thing again, so I do it in the right place, and so let's get this. Copy that and paste it. Okay, and then you once you have it, you press Shift Control A. Okay, I'm going to make a few extra lines. It didn't fix this. Oh, shit. I've got to do a little more work on this, it appears. I thought this was just a minute. So I should have tested this one before I made the video. God darn it. I'm really upset now because I thought that was all working just fine. Let me try the balance sheet. God. Okay. And I suppose that's okay because it demonstrates that this is a continuing process, and you might have to keep. Oh, great. Okay, that escapade just now has really pissed me off. The Here we're gonna do one more, and that is so I'm gonna obviously the not obviously this file is kind of a work in progress. At least it gives me something to do. Um, I'm going to finally copy a thing with two columns, and then we just click on this one. You just click on this one, and it gives you the totals. Now, if you come on, let's get another. Let's get these ones. If you want, copy this, Shift Control A, run the first one because it's just a regular old one. And I was going to show you the totals. That's probably not going to work, but whatever. Shift Control A, you press this underline. Okay, it didn't do it, but I'm going to put it, because it only does it when it's a total, but it puts some underlines here. I think I'll put it whenever it's in a total. I'm going to put an underline here. Okay, I haven't done that yet. So that's enough. I hope you see that there are some things to do, but some improvements. Okay, and I think I'm going to end this. I'm all upset right now because that adjustment thing didn't work, and it worked yesterday. Okay.